Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Terra Luna Classic. We're talking once again about IBC openings, the interchain wallet, and why this is a huge step in the right direction for Terra Luna Classic. That and the price, well, we're starting to move a little bit. We'll take a look at the global market as well, and some information coming out of that Layer 1 task force team in particular. We're going to take a look at Tobias Anderson Zarada. What has he got to say? All of that and much, much more in this video. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, all of that good stuff. Check out some of the links down below. You can get yourself a reduction on your trading fees over at Mexi, as well as over $9,000 in bonus signups, and equally some free Luna Classic as well. So definitely worthwhile checking the links. Now, looking at the global market, it's been a very, very interesting weekend. Everyone called a pullback, everyone called a fake out, and currently, Bitcoin's holding up 20,878, currently just marginally down on the 24-hour at 0.71. However, in the last hour, we are seeing Bitcoin start to move. We tested 21k again and got rejected. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Now, we talked a little bit about this yesterday with Terra Luna Classic. Is currently ranked the 45th highest cryptocurrency out there. Again, this is due to the supply that has been removed. You can see 5.9 trillion is where we are, but still another mega day in terms of volume, 305 million. We know that Binance Burn will be coming soon. 1807 is the price, $1.03 billion market cap, and we have held this market cap now for a number of days. I just wanted to show you this, which I thought was worthwhile, but look at some of this volume spikes that we've had coming through. 392 million yesterday, will be over 300 million again for today. 200, 150, 100, 150, 300. It's just a good sign that people are coming back to use the network. They're trading. They're obviously all supporting the Luna Classic network. Now, taking a look at exactly what's going on. Why is this important? This IBC opening up, this partnership. I am not using the word that everyone talks about, which is in this proposal. However, it says, just to clarify, guys and girls, this is a client unfreeze proposal enabling IBC connection to Luna. This is not the merge. I'm not going to pass my opinion on it, but it's not a merge. It says, Garikin did a great move here, and this wording somewhat confused everyone, but I think he's right. IBC is the best merge we can ever dream of. So we now have the interchain wallet. They are still working on this wallet. There are still a number of things, even down to the fact we don't know which validators have voted yes or no. We can't quite see that just yet, as well as the swap feature, etc., etc. So this is about opening up IBCs back into Luna. Now, you might say, well, we don't want to be attached to Luna. Ultimately, when you start to look into the ecosystem of Luna, it has much more than we have at this moment in time. It has over 43 different protocols and projects running currently, and they are onboarding new projects all the time. We already have talked about opening IBCs with Axela. We've opened IBCs with Osmosis, Juno, Crescent, all of these other ones. So, Luna just feels like the sensible thing. Now, whatever we have an opinion of in terms of Terraform Labs, however that happened, we already know that the whole FTX had something to do with it. And actually, Terraform Labs have come out and supporting Luna Classic with that interchain wallet. So for me, that is definitely a positive sentiment. And actually, they want to see Terra Luna Classic go as well. So it's a big step in terms of opening up the IBC to Luna. We almost then can piggyback on the back of each other to ultimately support the long-term goal, which is to become our own stabilized entity, which people build on more and more. Again, looking at the full proposal, again, it's worded very, very interestingly. It says, this proposal will replace client 07 Tendermint 124 with 07 Tendermint 171 on Columbus 5. We can no longer tolerate artificial divisions between the people of the moons. We merged today. IBC work by Twitter.com Nation all DAO. Now, they do have a lot of validators out there, but again, this is about unity. This is about bringing the two ecosystems of Terra Luna Classic and Luna together and ultimately taking the best parts of them. It allows projects to build cross-chain and ultimately then will support everything that we want to do. Taking a look just really quickly at the price of Luna Classic in the more technical sense, you can see we're up 2.5%. The trajectory is up. Now, we talked about this sell-off yesterday. This was a massive whale sell-off, both Luna and Luna Classic, but we've continued our upward rise on our chart well above the 50-day EMA, which is where we want to see. When it comes to Bitcoin, obviously everything correlated, currently trending over that 0.236 fib. We want to see this go and test again the 21209 level. We want to see it break into the 21s and then we continue it up. But I think we'll see a bounce off the 50-day EMA and then a push up. Diz retail, hold on as we go into the new week. Time will only tell. Now, getting into Tobias's viewpoint, and I always think it's very interesting when you look into some of these developers because they're in a slightly different mindset than, you know, say I am or some of the other people. It was, here is why I think Luna and Lunk can coexist. Lunk has high velocity M1 supply, well suited for games, metaverse, M2M payments, IoT, and other supply chain remittance scenarios. Luna is a store of wealth because Lunk with 5+ trillion supply lacks scarcity, which I think is an interesting point. Now, here's the very, very interesting point is Tobias comes out and talks a number of points with a lot of people that were asking questions and equally asking about what they're going to do around burns, around how the minting feature used to work, and a number of other things. So for me, that tells me that Tobias, Layer 1 Task Force team, really keen on building out on what we've already done, building out on this interchain wallet. And there's a question specifically put to him that says, are you in contact with TFL? He says here, look, no, I don't talk directly with TFL. Other people do. And that as such, my lawyers have advised me to have direct contact with TFL until the lawsuit is settled. Whatever that is, well, time will only tell. But clearly people directly linked into TFL. And that's why we are seeing things like the interchain wallet start to come out and support Luna Classic. Again, remember, this wasn't going to happen and we now have it here. So absolutely great news for Luna Classic. Price continues to support it. We'll see how this rides out over the course of the next week. Clearly, if we see a market sentiment to the downturn, you'd expect Luna Classic to go the same way. But for me, we are continuing to build in these exciting market conditions. But let me know down in the comments below, what do you think? What do you think of the partnership, unity, whatever you want to call it, between Luna and Luna Classic? You think is a good thing or not? And as ever, don't forget, check those links out. It does support the channel. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we talk about Luna Classic cryptocurrency every single day. Live stream, 4 p.m. Eastern. Come and join the fun. It's pretty crazy. As ever, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you being part of the community, and I'll see you guys in the next video.